Hello, whoever's listening to this video. This is going to be a video on using full frame to process a media order. So the first place you need to go is you have to have your full frame login. So rangemediaadmin.gofullframe.com, and it's going to take you to, let me log out. It'll take you to this screen right here. Put in your username and password, and if you don't have a username and password, get with Lauren and she can set you up. But anyway, sign in here, and this is going to bring you into the project dashboard. So one thing I want to kind of show you is that when you come into the project dashboard, it's only going to show pending orders. So these are orders in the pending status. If you want to look at all the orders, go ahead and hit view all projects. It'll show you all the different projects. So this is going to show you all of the different statuses that an order can be in. So an active workflow is a job that is brand new and it's just come in. And when it's active, that means that the photographer has either not gone out there to do the work yet, or he has gone out there and done the shot, however it's not processed yet. Once the photographer, videographer, aka Garrett, is done with his shoot and he has done his part in the editing process, uploaded the pictures, uploaded the video, and uploaded the Matterport, what he's going to do is he's going to go into this file and he's going to change it from active over to pending. So when it goes to pending, this is what this video is about, is how to deal with all these orders that have been processed and what happens next. So during this process, what we want to do is we want to look at everything that's in the pending status, which again, if it takes you in there, you're going to see that pretty much everything here is in the pending status. What I want to do now is I want to jump in and make sure everything's correct, and then basically upload the photos to social media, and also post the videos. Invoice as well. So let's just jump into South Channel. So the first thing that I do is I want to know whether or not this is an active listing or not, right? So if it has this hit the MLS or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in the number. I keep a wide search whenever I go into the MLS. I want to see anything that's obviously active or pending that has that first number. There's 0. See how 0 comes up? So I know that this has not gone live yet. And what that tells me is basically I want to get everything set up and ready, but I don't want to publish this to social media yet because of the fact that it's not live. We can't advertise until things go live. So now I know that that's not an active listing. I am going to just kind of scroll through here. I'm going to do things like make sure this address is capitalized properly, everything looks proper. I am going to go down and take a look at square footage. Now, that doesn't look correct to me because it's exactly 1,500. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to find out what the actual square footage of this condo is. The lot size is not correct. Obviously the price is correct. There's no MLS number because, like I said, we looked in the MLS and it wasn't live yet. And Lauren has not done a property description. So what I'm seeing with this one so far is basically it's not at all ready to go. It's not live. It's not been updated. Lauren still has work to do on this, so I'm going to leave this one alone. Let me go into one that is done. So this one, done court. Let me just go ahead and search that. So let me see if done court comes up. Okay, looks like it is. Let's see. There it is. So done court is listed. Sorry, that's a bad listing. Let me go down and look a little farther. So if I go down, I know that the MLS number's here, so that's good. Let me just copy and paste that MLS number. All right, so there's that accurate listing. So now what I want to do is I want to make sure that the info that I have in full frame is correct and matches the info that's on the MLS. So 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Let's see, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Let me see the square footage, 1815. Square foot above grade square footage is 1815 here. Lot size is correct. If the property description is not already in there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this public remarks right here, copy that and paste it in for the property description. And I'm going to update the property description and all others information. So basically I'm just going through and making sure all this info is correct. And it is. Next thing I want to do is look at the notes. This one has already been posted on Facebook and LinkedIn. It is live now. And I just go here to see if there's anything that I need to pay attention to. Now, I want to go to downloads and links because this is really where I'm going to get my content that we're going to share. And I'm always going to use the branded tour link because we do want to get Range Media's name out there. So I'm going to go here and open up this page. And again, I'm just going through, and if everything's correct in there, this should all show up correctly. So I've got my property description, I've got the bedrooms, bathrooms, lot size, MLS number, all that is good. I've got a property video here, that's the drone video. I've got the Matterport tour here. I've got all the pictures. So this is the page that you really want to blast out there. Make sure that you go to the bottom and see that the agent's name and info is correct. So I know now that this is the page that I'm going to share on social media. So now you are going to create your Facebook, Instagram, all those quotes, basically going off of that web address. So everything looks good. The info is correct. We've posted it on social. Now what I want to do is I want to go into QuickBooks, and you will have a link that I will send you to be part of the Range Media invoicing. So now that everything is done, we've processed this order, basically we can go ahead and close it out. And the last step in closing it out is invoicing the client. In this case, the client is going to be Real Team Real Estate. So I'll come in here, I'll hit invoicing, and I want to create a new invoice. So I just click new invoice. Customer is Real Team, and that'll automatically populate. All this stuff fills in. So now I'm going to go back to my go back to my full frame site and look at the project so I know what information to put in over here. So I'm going to go back to the main tab, and I'm going to look at when the shoot date was, so June 22nd. So that's going to be my date for everything. So let's go to June 22nd. The invoice number over here, I'm going to delete that out, and I am going to copy the first line of the address. Obviously no city, no state, just the first line of the address. That becomes the invoice number. The service date, I bet you can guess, that's the same, June 22nd, so select June 22nd. Now let's go to the invoice. What you're going to do is you're going to come down here to Invoice History, and sometimes there's more than one line in here. Always use the most recent, which is going to be the one at the bottom. This one, the agent didn't add on any services after the fact, so there's only one. Click on Details, and what that's going to do is pull up the package that we charge the client. So they chose the Expert package. So all you need to do is come over here in Product and Service and start typing Expert, EXP. It pops up. Click on Expert. All this fills in. And then for the rate, you just go to Cost and see how it says $280 over here. Over in the rate, just go $280. And then they had a second service as well. They had the Expert package and they added a lockbox install. So again, the lockbox was installed on the same date. Start typing in lock, and you'll see a lockbox installation come up. That auto-populates with $50. So check the total, $330 is what we're going to charge. $330 is what they ordered. So now I just need to go ahead and double check everything, make sure my done quote and the invoice matches this, everything looks right. Boom, save and send. Pulls up the invoice and send and close. So we just invoiced done court. So now I just need to go back over to full frame and do one last thing. Now since it's invoiced, it's no longer pending. It is now complete. So change the status to complete and hit save. So that's basically how we process an order from Range Media through the full frame process and get it to the point where it is invoiced. If you have any questions, see me. This is Tom, and I will talk to you later. Thanks.